Hey, I just wanted to do this quick video with a question that I get a lot. And the question is, can you learn a language on your own? And the short answer is yes, you can learn a language on your own. People do it all the time. Well, which one is better? Is it better to learn a language on your own, or is it better to take a class? Well, both are good, but it depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to learn a language to become an interpreter or a translator or to do some kind of official business, maybe teach at a university level, then yes, you need to go to school or take some classes. The reason why is because your grammar will need to be near impeccable to work in these kind of situations. Also, there are specific kinds of phrases and terminology and things that you will need to know to interpret, translate, teach at a university level, maybe teach. Of course, if you teach in a elementary school, or you'll need to have a degree or something like that. So if you want to do that in the language, yes, you do need to take language classes. But if you are traveling, or if you work in any kind of field, customer service, maybe you're a doctor who wants to communicate with their patients, or you work at the DMV and you want to communicate with the people that come there, then you can learn on your own. You can learn the language on your own if you are simply just trying to communicate with people and you're not doing in any kind of official business that you cannot afford to have your grammar be less than perfect. Now you can achieve perfect grammar, well, not perfect, but near native level grammar on your own also. But when you learn on your own, you have to accept that at first your grammar will not be perfect, because what you really want to do is you're just trying to communicate. So if you're fine with that, then you will be great learning on your own. In classes, what they focus on at first is grammar, which I think is good for certain things, but for the average person, we really don't need that. We just need to know the basics, and then we need to move on to speaking, and especially to listening, as I talked about in another video. So if you do that, then if you want to communicate, just talk to some people, just have good conversations, just learn about culture and travel, and then you can learn that way, just like with our first language. If we want to do something official with our first language, then we have to go to school to learn terminology, to learn how to communicate in those settings. If we just want to have everyday conversations, then we just talk. We don't try to we usually don't try to acquire special vocabulary to have conversations unless it's about a specific thing. So you can do this in second language as well. The same rules apply. So do you need to go to language school? No. The short answer is no. If you want to go to language school, that's great, but it's not needed. You can learn on your own. There's so much free information, even here on YouTube, everywhere. You can Google things. It's a lot easier than it used to be. A lot of resources. You can even do it for free, and I'll do another video about that. Thank you for watching, and happy language learning.